Hello everyone, my name is Taylor Kelly and today I'll be teaching you about the giant panda. Most people reference the giant panda with the movie Kung Fu Panda, but they are more than just cool movie characters who can do martial arts. I'll be providing you with information about the characteristics, habitat, food source, and a little bit about the history. So now, let's learn about pandas. Pandas have very unique outer appearances as well as personalities. Of course, we all know pandas by their distinct black and white pattern. A panda has a natural white coat with black markings on the eyes, ears, back legs, and a band around their shoulders. This black and white pattern is often referenced with the yin-yang symbol. This symbol means peace and harmony and is often referred to with the peace and harmony shared between Chinese people and panda bears, according to the World Wildlife Fund. Some scientists say that their unique pattern helps them to camouflage during the winter, while others say it is to help panda bears spot one another. The average panda weighs 165 to 353 pounds. Pandas also have vertical slits in their eyes to help them see at night. Although pandas are mostly known for their outer appearance, they also have fun personalities to learn about. According to the PDX Wildlife, pandas have 4 to 5 personality traits. These are exploratory, excitability, aggressiveness, fearfulness, and activity. Like humans, not every panda has the same way of showing its personality. Pandas also have unique ways of communicating with one another. Each panda has its own unique special smelling substance it uses to communicate with one another. Pandas also have distinct calls that they use to communicate vocally. Overall, pandas have very distinct and unique traits in both their appearance and personality. So now that I've told you about the features of a panda, let's get into the habitat and food source. Starting with the habitat, pandas can be found in 3 provinces in China. They were once found throughout eastern and southern China, but due to growing human populations, they were forced to only 20 parts of the forest. Pandas spend their summer and fall in cold, damp forests at the top of mountains. These cold, damp forests are perfect habitats for pandas because they provide a water source and all of the necessities for a successful lifestyle. During the winter and spring, pandas make their way down the mountain in search of fresh bamboo and new habitats. A panda's food source is a key component to the lifestyle. 99% of a panda's diet is bamboo. The other 1% consists of flowers, vines, and grasses. Pandas were once considered carnivores, but some scientists believe that due to pandas not being aggressive enough to compete with the food chain, they were forced to a vegetarian diet. Now that we've gone over the basics of a panda, let's dig into a little bit about the history. The history of a panda can be traced back millions of years, but pandas were not a known animal until 1869. In 1869, the skin and skeleton of a panda was delivered to the French zoologist and priest, Father Armand David. David believed that this animal was a cross between a fox and a raccoon. The earliest traced pandas were only the size of house cats, but eventually grew into their giant size. In 1984, pandas had a big scare. Due to habitat reduction, a decrease in food, and hunters, pandas became endangered. The main cause of endangerment was farmers and loggers cutting down trees. Cutting down trees caused pandas to lose their habitat and give them less places to live. Because their habitats were being cut down, this caused pandas to move farther up into the mountains. Up in the mountains, bamboo did not grow, so pandas lost their main source of food. But thankfully, in 2016, pandas were no longer considered endangered. According to the World Wildlife Fund research, a panda's population grew over 750 in just 25 years. Now we have enough pandas to enjoy them for many more years. As I conclude, I hope you feel more informed about the characteristics, habitat, food source, and the history of a panda. Of course, I could not go over everything today, but there is much more information out there on pandas. Thank you for listening to me teach about pandas.